Dear listeners, tonight we have internationally acclaimed filmmaker from Sikkim who has already bagged several awards from Busan International Film Festival 2025, Kolkata International Film Festival. Also, the film been screened at International Film Festival of India, that is IFFI 2025 at Goa, and lots of other film festivals for her debut feature film Shape of Momo. Let us welcome Ms. Tribeny Rai in our studio. Madam, thank you so much for giving us your precious time.
Thank you so much, sir, for inviting me.
Madam, how did the name Shape of Momo itself came into your mind?
Actually, we were trying to find a title that did not say a lot about our film, that did not reveal a lot about our film. At the same time, remained very, very significant for the film. So Momo is such an important part of our culture. You know, we use it on all occasions, be it weddings, funerals, birthday parties, meetings, you know. And you know, in the film, it portrays so many different themes that we are dealing with, you know, say from feminine failure to weight obligations of the society. Sometimes it becomes an emotional thread between the characters. So it has a lot of significance in the film, yet it does not say a lot about the film. That's why we chose this title.
Madam, tell us something about how your childhood in Sikkim shaped you to make your first feature film on Sikkim itself.
I think filmmakers mostly, you know, their work reflects their experiences from the past, present. So it was inevitable that, you know, I make my first debut film here in Sikkim because all my experiences have been shaped by this very place and the people from this state. So growing up, I think as a child I was very observant. And all these observations that I've made so far has resulted in my debut film, Shape of Momo.
Could you please share how SRFTI has enlisted you when you joined there as a film student?
I think without some people, you know, it is very subjective how a film school influences your journey. But for me, I think it really opened up my understanding of cinema. Until then, I was just watching whatever Bollywood films I could get my hands on, or popular Chinese films, you know, Chinese films. And I think with my introduction to film school, I think it also introduced me to world cinema. It gave me access to books that I would otherwise never have access to. And now it has sort of built a community for me of film students from both SRFTI and FTII, and especially working in a region like Sikkim, you know. It is, for me, when all my friends are working in the industries, in the south or in Bombay, you know, sometimes I do feel quite isolated, but this strong community of film friends from film school has really helped me, especially with my debut film as well.
I know it will be sort of a spoiler alert. I don't want to do that. But however, for our listeners, could you please brief the story in a nutshell? What actually Shape of Momo tries to portray for our listeners?
You know, sometimes it's very difficult to really put into words what the film is about, because really a film is about a lot of things. We have tried to put, we have written it so, I mean, you know, with great care and detail, and try to make it very layered and complex. So it will not be very easy for me to put it into simple words, but on the surface, it is about a story about a woman like me, you know, who has worked in the city and comes back to her village now, and then it is about how she deals with the expectations of the society and her own expectations as well. And in between there are so many other layers, on the surface, the story is about her.
Madam, how is your experience, you know, showcasing the film in IFFI 2025?
The experience has been very, very fulfilling. Especially, I think, you know, the screenings so far in India, our premiere was in Kolkata, and then we went to IFFI. This very month we are going to Kerala. So we are pretty much participated in all the three major Indian film festivals. So for me it has been quite emotional because these are the film festivals that I went to as a film student to watch cinema from all around the world and to finally be screening my own debut film here. It means the world to me. But at the same time, it is fulfilling because all my friends from film school, my teachers, professors, every other screening I bump into them. So it becomes, the whole screening process becomes very, very emotional also for me. And they've been so supportive and people are writing messages after watching the film. So I think as a maker of the film, I think this process has been really rewarding and fulfilling.
Thank you for the experience. Now, Gomaya Burumji has played a significant role in the film, right? So how did you meet her and what made you casting her for this role?
Actually, when we were casting for this role, I was trying to find an actor who looked like us. In that sense, like a person from Sikkim, because growing up, we never saw people with our features on a bigger screen, and we could not resonate with. That's why with mainstream films, I think it didn't feel like our story. It didn't feel like our film. It didn't feel like it was about us. So I was very clear that I wanted to cast somebody who looks like us. And in the process, obviously her name came up. Few friends suggested me that, there's this actor from Nepal. She looks like, in this context, they were like, she looks like you. So, and then we gave out audition calls. And luckily she auditioned. She saw a couple of my previous works. I saw a couple of her previous works. And then it really worked out well for all of us, I think.
So coming out from Sikkim, making a film in Nepali and, reaching international stages like IFFI, IFFI. Tell me the challenges you faced while making the film in the post-production phase.
It has been really challenging because, as an independent filmmaker, your team is very small. Like right now when people are like, you must be really enjoying the journey. I am in fact enjoying the journey, but at the same time it is like while I am in one festival, I am preparing for the other one. While I was in Kolkata, I was preparing for IFFI. Now that I'm in IFFI, I'm preparing for Singapore. So it's a very small team that comprises of me and my producer, co-writer, co-editor friend Kisle. So it's just a team of two of us. So it's very, very challenging, obviously, to coordinate with festivals, to coordinate with lab. This is the post-production, but during the post-production, I think one of the major challenges for me was to live in Bombay. Because I do not have a house there, the post-production takes a longer time, so I'm just shifting from one place to another. It's very, very expensive, the whole process. And the way the city functions is also not something that I am used to, They just have one project after another while I am here just working on this project for the longest time. And of course money. Being an independent filmmaker, I think post-production is a very, very expensive affair, especially when you're trying to do it in a very professional setup in a city like Bombay. So yeah, that was really very, very challenging, but I have received help. Even the Chief Minister, Sir, P.S. Koliju, was very kind, and he also gave me some post-production support. But yeah, the whole process was very expensive and tiring.
Did you ever imagine while making this film that this child of yours will make international recognition?
I don't know because I think the whole aim and my whole purpose was to tell a story that comes from a place of honesty. And I knew that if we would make it with complete honesty, that it would definitely resonate with people, not just in India but abroad. And thankfully that has been its journey so far. I think because I was also very, very, concerned, and I made sure that, the first film has to be the film that I have always wanted to make. It should not be a film that is directed by the, wants of how a market is functioning, what is working in the market nowadays, So I really wanted to protect this child of mine and just make what we truly, deeply and honestly wanted to make. And that is what we did. And we are very grateful that the journey of this film has turned out the way it has. Yeah.
How is the film scenario for an independent filmmaker in Sikkim now? Because I believe, madam, after your grand success, there will be more, aspirants who will become like a second Tribeny Rai maybe.
No, I think there are already people, seniors, especially filmmaker like Prashant Raseli, who has done a lot for the Sikkim film industry. But I don't think there is an independent filmmaker in Sikkim. I think everyone is an independent filmmaker in Sikkim because you also are aware that, we don't have an industry as such that can function on its own. We have to rely on different factors for the film to work. I hope like how filmmakers like Prashant Raseli's journey has aspired me and inspired me. I hope my journey too will help somebody and give some hope, because we are all aware how driven our state is as a like every other person in the state has a government job because our population is so small that everyone can get a government job nowadays. So alternative career in arts, in anything else is looked at with, people are so skeptical about it. So I just hope, my journey really helps some child who's confused or a parent who's confused to allow the child to pursue their dreams. So, yeah.
One last question from my side, madam. Do you wish to give a message to the dreamers who want to make a film from Sikkim or maybe from anywhere from India?
I also think that I'm learning along the way as I am pursuing this journey of mine. I just hope they continue to dream and persevere because I think perseverance is the most important factor in this career path because, it takes a long time to make a film. It takes sometimes it might work, sometimes it might not work. Sometimes you make the kind of film that you want, sometimes you make the kind of film that market wants you to make. So I think in all this process, you need to believe in yourself and persevere. Yeah.
Friends, we had acclaimed filmmaker Tribeny Rai from Sikkim today. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to her and wish she adds more feathers in her crown for her debut feature film Shape of Momo and make Sikkim proud. This is Moinak Chatterjee signing.